Does your cat love to snack rather than indulge in full meals? Would your cat rather eat here and there throughout the day? Is this a personal preference or an indicator of a health issue? Is it normal for some cats to snack rather than consume complete meals? This is a very interesting topic with a mixed bag of answers, and I've got you covered. Stay tuned. Some cats just love to put on the feed bag, as they say, while other felines, they're all about the snacking, small meals here and there, seemingly too active and curious to devote too much time to a single meal. If your cat is in good health, this could simply be a preference thing, because while cats are known to be healthy eaters, some cats would rather nibble, coming back multiple times per day for another bite or two or 10. From my own personal experience as a proud owner of multiple cats over the years, I find it safe to say that some felines just love mealtime more than others. This I've found is a lot like people. Some folks, hey, just love food, nothing wrong with that, while others they mainly eat for fuel and aren't big on sitting down and having 3 hearty meals per day. With respect to the consumption of small amounts of food as a potential health concern, this issue typically comes to the surface if a cat's mealtime routine suddenly changes, perhaps overnight. If a cat goes from having a robust appetite to picking at the food, the same food the cat used to love, this could indicate a problem. Dental issues, stomach ailments, injury, kidney issues, gastrointestinal concerns, all of which can influence a cat's appetite and how much food is consumed each day. Another issue could involve a lack of or a sudden lack of a proper feeding schedule. Have you changed your personal daily routine, thus impacting your cat's routine? If your pet is eating small portions, it could be the obvious byproduct of simply not having enough food at each meal or for each meal. Another issue to consider is the diet itself. Have you changed your cat's food? Is your pet now eating something brand new? It's not too uncommon for some cats to struggle with dietary changes, picking and nibbling at the new food instead of enjoying individual meals. And let's not ignore stress and anxiety. If your cat is now eating only small meals, small amounts, it could be that your pet is a bit overwhelmed. I spoke about change a bit earlier. If your pet's environment just isn't right, at least not to the satisfaction of your cat, sometimes your pet's displeasure can show itself in a lack of mealtime success, food left behind, only a mere nibble from time to time, eating often but not eating too much. Another factor to consider, as it relates to eating little yet eating often, is snack treats. Cats that eat treats, especially if they're consumed a few times per day, won't be hungry for regular meals. This would certainly explain the lack of consumption during a standard feeding time, yet the desire to eat smaller portions throughout the day. As you can see, it all adds up, and a lack of a robust appetite can be for many reasons: personal preference, potential health concerns, and everything in between. And let's not ignore age and activity. Cats that are younger, out and about, constantly curious, and always involved in a new adventure, they're naturally going to want to eat more, to have larger meals, to consume more during a standard feeding. Older cats, they're a bit more relaxed and live the relaxed home life. Many felines of this label, if you will, could be a bit more inclined to snack rather than eat large meals. The eating habits of your cat that's always important, but the routine for one cat, sometimes could be different from another cat. It might not be the routine for your cat or even your multiple cats in your home. Overall, it's really all about a cat's consistency, whether they prefer large single meals or eating little and often. It's only a real problem when there's a stark change, and the reasons for change, I spoke about those a bit earlier. It's best to keep an eye on your pet and always be proactive if things have taken a negative turn with respect to your cat's daily food consumption. Before I close things out, I'd like to address not so much your cat's feeding schedule, but the buffet bowl, as I like to call it, the open dining experience. Do you feed your cat at mealtime, or is there a bowl of food just always around, always there 24/7 for easy access? So much about your cat's eating habits can many times be determined and dictated by food availability. With respect to the topic question, are you serving up meals and your cat is eating very little? Or is there food always available, presumably in a bowl, and your cat just walks over from time to time for a quick snack several times per day? The more food that is available to a cat, most any cat, the less likely they'll be to eat a lot during mealtime. Why? Well, they're probably full. Let's take humans. If you were to snack several times per day, chances are you're not going to be in the mood for a large dinner you've been consuming throughout the day. That's why this topic and ones that are similar can be a bit tricky. Is it a preference thing? Is there something wrong with your cat from a health standpoint? Has the routine changed? Has the food changed? Is the food available in an open buffet style, available just a bit too much? My closing advice would be to monitor your cat. Don't be so caught up when your cat eats and how much they eat if whatever they're doing is the way they've always done it. If they're following the routine, then you're likely in a good position and good standing. The red flag involves change, a change in how your cat eats, how much your cat eats. Is your cat passing up food entirely? You know your pet. If things seem unusual to you, they probably are. You've got your finger on the pulse of what's normal, and if you're concerned that something's just not right, be proactive. Seek professional care if your cat is acting lethargic and only marginal food intake has unfortunately become the new normal. To the audience of Senior Cat Wellness, what are your thoughts on this topic? Is your cat known for eating a lot during actual mealtime? Is your pet, are they more of a snacker? Are the meals wet, heavy food, or is this dry food involved more times than not? What about snack treats? Your thoughts, opinions, and general commentary. The comment section, as always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd certainly love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and I will talk to you later.